Hello and welcome into Sorare with Laird. I'm Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdino on Sorare. Joined on this Tuesday by Harry Trades, talk about the best competitions for Sorare 26. Before we go in, thank you to MFL for sponsoring this show. As Ruth said, thanks MFL for the generous support, which I believe are the words that I used. So we thank them for that. Season 7 coming up. If anyone wants to get interested, or if anyone is interested and wants to get involved in MFL, link in the description of this video. I also have a YouTube channel called MFL with Laird, very original. Go over there, check everything out. Harry, you came up with this topic like 3 hours ago.
It wasn't long ago, yeah.
And there were some people in my Discord who are already like, they were ranking them.
The rankings, yeah, I saw that. I was
like, man, these guys are bringing it here.
Yeah, I like that. I think we should follow that type, but without, like, I can't really remember what they ranked it, but I think we should maybe do a mental / whatever note of, going through that maybe.
I think we should just do exactly that, Harry.
Let's do it.
So that's what we're going to do today. Thanks everyone for coming in. Philly Dilly said have a noon meeting. It is currently 1:02 p.m. I believe in Philly Dilly's time zone as well. Might need a little late Dino action here. Apologies for that. Anion and Rude on the podium. Congratulations to you three. Fraxy, what's up? Hatlingen, I'm home from uni over the summer, and somehow we always eat dinner right as the stream is starting. Free food, though, so can't really complain. I'm not one who watches, like, things during meals, but if you were ever going to watch something during a meal, surely it is Sorare with Laird when Harry is on. Andreas, what's up? Stefan, Alex Wilson, having only just sort of read the recent blogs, this feels like a nice place to walk into. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Dobsy, Philly Dilly said, seeing a lot of Philly Dilly was like, have a noon meeting. Oh, noon meeting. It's 1, right? Meeting's over, apparently. Seeing a lot of Discord chatter that has contender pretty low on the competition list. The fucking disrespect. Sorry for swearing so early, but my God. Feel like contender should be one of the best risk-reward hot streak spots. We'll see. How do you say this, Harry?
Jerem PF?
Jeremph? I don't know. But hello, thanks for coming in. Agent Cooper said, surely the only answer is All-Star Limited Classic Division 3. Or am I missing something? That's clearly what it is. Contender with the Benter right in the center. Hold on. I don't know if I should read that out loud again. Anyway, Don Q, good evening. Just done the gym sesh, ready to relax. Watching you guys with a plate of pasta. Now, see, this is what we're talking about here. Although not only did I not go to the gym today, Harry, I'm not even sure I've been outside. I'm at 1,600 steps.
Wow, yeah, that's slacking for you, to be honest, Led. You're normally bang on the steps even before like noonish. So
it's been a day, Harry. It's been a day.
I get it, double stream and whatever else.
Some people think us streamers, we just sit around all day, we turn the camera on, and that's it. There's a lot of work that goes into this, guys.
There's things that happen.
Yeah. GPS says watching while making dinner, nobody better company for it. That's what we're here for. Sean said, hi, will this be the Jupiler preview episode ahead of that card drop?
I mean, we'll have to talk about it, but
we'll talk about it. You're right. Agent Cooper says, also, I don't want to sound too cheesy, but the best competition on Sorare is the one we have with each other every other game week. It's all about being respected amongst your peers. Who wants prize money? I want prize money. I lifted some weights and ate some almonds. There we go. Anyway, Harry, tell me why Contender's not the best competition on Sorare for Sorare 26.
As like a self-proclaimed contender hater, I don't think I can stand on that opinion right now. I think I have to, agree with whoever said it earlier. I think it was Halliger, maybe. I mean, ultimately, the two competitions that aren't single league have to be the easier like streaks to hit. Like that's got to be a given, hasn't it? Celtic have just moved into Challenger or the Scottish League, but basically just Celtic. Rangers might put up a little yeah, they got a new manager, whatever. Austria, Salzburg, they were probably they've been rubbish for a few years, really. But let's see if they can sort of kick on this year. Sturm Graz, there's a couple of teams there, whatever. Alongside your Portuguese, your Turkeys, and whoever else. Like I can't see how you can't put those two like contender and challenger above everything else for now. Like it's impossible, right? there's like 7 leagues in each one.
So the thing I want to discuss about that is, do you think that streaks therefore make certain competitions better than others?
Like, are you saying because like the Prem's weighted heavier on streaks? You know what I'm saying? Or like even prize money in general?
More like, does the ability to be more competitive in streaks in certain competitions make it better than ones where like you have fewer teams? Like Bundesliga has 18 teams, and so there's only so many teams that can like go off on in any game week, and therefore does it make it easier to compete there on the Bayern bad weeks versus, like, I don't think anybody's arguing that contender and challenger are easier to win. It's just that the hot streaks should be easier because we have more players to choose from.
Yeah, 100%. It's just exactly that, right? There's just more leagues playing in those two comps compared to the single leagues, which obviously just means more good teams to choose from on a weekly basis that, you know, have smash capabilities more often than not. Whereas, like you said, if Bayern have an off week, you know, not saying, like, I still think the Bundesliga is one of the easier single comps on paper, with even if Bayern aren't like smashing or whatever. Like if Bayern doesn't smash, and you don't have Bayern, you've probably got a better chance on the leaderboards that week in the Bundesliga. But does that matter for streaks? Well, obviously not. You're not competing against anyone for streaks by yourself. So, I mean, like, yeah, contender and challenger have to be the easiest, even from like a price perspective. Like if we bringing that into the conversation, are we saying like, you know, contender cards already have in-season cards right now, right? So like the barrier to entry there is obviously a lot lower than it would be in Prem. Right now, there is no barrier to Prem. You can't even play it. So it's like, I know streaks aren't officially open yet, but you know what I'm saying? A couple of weeks and whatever. So yeah, I'm sticking to my guns. Contender and challenger have to be the easiest streaks to hit on the basis of there's just way more variety of you know, smashes to come up against. And at the same time, like, I know all these leagues aren't going to play every week, but they are for a little bit, aren't they? Like once we get into like, I don't know, August, at that point, then, you know, all the in-season, you know, contender and challenger teams that we have cards for Sorare 26 will be playing, you know, against each other and stuff. So I can't look past those two, but then we, you know, it does become a tougher conversation when if we're just talking strictly single league comps. That's obviously, yeah. Like, I don't think you can really compare them, can you? Like, I think the single league should be on their own in a weird way. And then, you know, the two, you know, challenger, contender kind of on, you know, on their own as well. I know in theory they're not, but like, you can't really compare them, in my opinion.
I think the reason why I brought that up is just to emphasize how important streaks are for having some sort of positive ROI by the end of the season. That if we know all of the single league competitions are going to be as competitive as those leagues are, let's say, then meaning if you go heavy on Bayern, you're probably going to do pretty well in the Bundesliga competition every game week, but you're probably going to have to spend up on them because they're the best in a competition that only has Bundesliga, and therefore maybe the streaks don't help you pay that off, as opposed to contender and challenger, which presumably are cheaper. I imagine contender will be the cheapest because it's contender.
Right.
But I guess it's just a recognition of how important streaks are.
100%. Don Q says it there quite nicely. Single leagues are better for leaderboards, and regional comps are probably better for streaks at first glance, which I think's probably quite bang on, isn't it?
Do you think that we are months away, or do we wait till Sorare 27 where we actually consider streaks as the game and that the leaderboard is just like bonus money instead of vice versa?
It's already swayed that, you know, we've gone from just leaderboard to halfway. So yeah, I mean, the natural sort of progression would, I mean, it seems like if they could have streaks as the only thing basically, and leaderboard cash or whatever is even left on there is like a secondary, then I don't think Sorare would be mad at that. You know, community wide, I don't know how we'd all take it. Depends on a lot of things, but yeah, I mean, it just goes back to threshold. Like, we're basically just in a different threshold mode, right? Like, and the game did thrive in that sense, but it's a completely different threshold. Like, let's not beat around the bush. It's not, you know, scoring 250 points for 0.02 ETH. You know, like, it's a completely different game. I know there's highs, you can win $4,000 or whatever. Like I get it, but at the same time, like it wasn't just you were literally just collecting welfare effectively. It was so real welfare. It was. That's the dole for people in the UK. Benefits.
Yeah, Philly Dilly
That's
said
what it was.
Sure. Philly Dilly said the difference you're going to pay for cards between contender and the single league comps. Excuse me. Oh no, he just said single leagues cannot be understated for ROI purposes, assuming you're chasing the streaks. Which, yeah, I think is what we were saying. Harry, I showed you a lineup that I had for this game week that just passed. It was in Contender Division 1, Rare.
Yeah.
I scored 350 points and finished 40th overall for $20. So I won $20 for 350 points. What do you think the top score was in Contender Rare D1 this game week?
Just over 400 or something.
403.29.
That's crazy. But the thing is, like, there weren't that many clubs playing. Like,
no, there weren't. No,
there weren't. Was there?
Well,
like,
there were enough to open it.
Fine, yeah.
So first
League,
place,
K League, and then Arch, right? And
right. So first place got $750 to prove like how small the game week was. Second place was $500. This came up in. So I think somebody asked this in my Discord like yesterday. Of has anybody ever finished first and second?
Yeah, someone mentioned that, didn't they? I saw that,
and it happened this game week.
No way, that's mad.
In Contender, Mamba finished first and second.
That's crazy. Same team?
No, slightly different. Although
wow.
I think let's see, was it? Yeah, I mean this is the beauty of Contender right here. Orlando Gill. This is I don't know. It's Cow or Chow Marcelo, Lee Jin Hyun, Cecilia, and Angel Di Maria. And I think Cecilia was in this other one. Yeah, Marcelo and Cecilia, and then a couple Boca guys, Marcassine too. But congratulations to Mamba.
That takes some doing, by the way.
Right?
Like, I know the scores aren't crazy, but you've just got to beat the leaderboard, right? But to beat the leaderboard twice is kind of wild.
Yeah. And then this was the lineup I had. Martorena didn't even start.
Wow.
And
double defensive
I was
stack.
telling you, Racing conceded in like the 90-something minute.
You would have been close to winning, no? I know other people might have had the same situation, but you would have been far off with a double. Maturity wouldn't have got the. Yeah, but he wouldn't have got the clean sheet, would have he?
You're right.
But still, that's like 30, 40 points there.
Yeah, with a captain defender
as well. Okay, yeah. And Nadoni loses 2 points. Mate, that could have been the 404.
Could have been great. I also played this little thing here. I played the exact same lineup in Division 1 and Division 2. Obviously, like the bonuses are a little different. So it's like Armani, Paulo Diaz, Evian, JPH, and MMD. Like this one and this one are the same. And then, this one scored 357 and finished 143rd. And this one was 350 and finished 160th.
And you and you got Essence from the lowest scoring one. I know it's lowest.
Nothing here. Yep. And here in Division 2,
almost
this was higher, excuse me. But also these three again: Armani, Diaz, Evian. Anyway,
I mean, it's crazy how you're getting $20 there for 350 points when, like, you compare to MLS right now to get $20 in the competition, like not the streak. You're looking at like 500.
Oh yeah.
Like
it's 1,000 points you needed this game week.
It really feels like MLS has come back, in the last like 2 months. Like ever since, like
they were like, "Oh, streaks are hard. We'll fix that."
It's like, "Oh, we'll give Harry a Gill, and we'll just all see that just happens, right? Like everyone just pops off. Evander's doing everything, Gill's doing Gill, and obviously Messi comes back, and he's not the worst card in the world anymore. Yeah. It's just funny, but I can't see past. I think Challenger for me from like a knowledge base. If someone said, here's $500, $1,000, go play one of those streaks, in this Sorare 26, I'm going to play the Challenger one just because I know the league's a little bit better. But then at the same time, if you do know Contender really well, those classic smashers, like the variety you could get out of those, because most of them won't have in-season cards like Shaqiri's, all those type of cards. There's going to be so many of them, I think, on paper. I know you don't have Celtic and whatever, but at the same time, like, there's so many leagues, like every league's there, bar the top 13 leagues on the, in the planet, right? So it's like, there is just smashes in, Zurich and fucking Switzerland and Benny Traore. Like, there's so many of them.
like the first card I put in my contender lineup for this weekend was Douglas Santos.
Oh yeah, Zenit. Yeah, they're back on there.
And it was just like, oh, this will be fun. I'll
Right,
chase
yeah.
streak. I know there's no streaks this weekend, but I was like, oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to call out Sean G23 because he ranked. I don't know if it was actually a ranking, but it was like teams that he likes in Challenger, like for this upcoming season.
Yeah.
And the first one he said was Salzburg. And I was like, do Salzburg really score that well? I feel like they were like the great teas where they dominate the league but they win 5-1. And so it's like nobody really plays that.
They didn't even dominate the league last year, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, like Pep Linders got sacked and stuff. Like it was horrendous. Yeah. The Liverpool guy, like it was really bad.
So the list that he had, and again, clearly this is not ranked, but it was Salzburg, Rangers, Celtic, Besiktas, Galatasaray, Fenerbahce, Sporting Benfica, Porto. And the lack of Midtjylland there is completely accurate because nobody should ever buy those. Donkey says Salzburg is so 2022. That's a good one. But like, I don't know. I get those teams. I'm just not sure I'm all that interested in them. But like, I'm not a Challenger guy.
No, I know. No, Salzburg.
There's also none from the Eredivisie. Excuse. Oh no, because they're not in there anymore. Never mind.
Yeah. So who have you got? Like Turkey, Scotland,
Portugal,
Austria, Portugal, and what was the other one?
Scotland.
No, I said Scotland.
Turkey, Portugal, Scotland,
Denmark.
But nobody's buying You're not winning anything with Denmark cards.
I don't know. Not well. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like there's just so many like big teams in those 4 or 5 leagues we just mentioned outside of Denmark. You know, like Portugal has 3 or 4. Celtic, Rangers.
Oh, Austria is the other one. Yeah.
Austria, Gala, Fener. Like there's a couple in Turkey. You know, there's like probably like 10 teams every weekend in Challenger, I'd say. Or we're not going to have in-season cards for Turkey, are we?
I assume we do.
We should do, right?
The top ones. I just feel like Turkey. Who just transferred?
Smashes.
Somebody was. Oh, it was Kirchu. And somebody's like, he's going to smash at Besiktas, and I'm like, does anybody really smash in Turkey?
Nah, they do.
Who though?
Like Gala go crazy. Like Oshiman, I had Unis Akgun, Sarah. Like they've got some. Honestly, Gala. Davison Sanchez was averaging like 70 points a game for a while. He was ridiculous. Lucas Torreira, honestly, there's a lot of good. Harris, I've got his Super Rare. He's a fucking animal. He doesn't even play on a good team. Like Davison was ridiculous. Akun, Bardaki, like they smashed. There's our boy Maxime. Of course he's there.
Look at that. L2 of what? 80? Oh, 85.
He only ever went off when I didn't. Mertens didn't play at all last year, though, Al, to be honest, mate. So, like, he was there the year before for sure. But yeah, I mean, Rafa kind of went off for Besiktas.
That's right. We got KDB this year.
Yeah, and then we have Serie A in there as well. So I didn't even think about that. But Gedson, honestly, there's a lot of good scorers in Turkey. Like, and there's like 3 or 4 in each team, basically, I would say, comfortably.
Right.
From an attacking perspective, never mind like Gala defensively were really good.
What happened to Mertens?
He's just got old. And like
he was playing like start, and then he had like an L15 of 86, and everyone's like, oh, okay.
He was like the best player ever the year before, and then kind of just fell off a cliff. But like Oshiman came in, didn't he? So it was like they were playing a proper 9, and yeah.
Where's he supposed to be going now?
Back to Gala. Gala paying like 70 mil for him or something. Like he was on loan, wasn't he, from Napoli? Mental, crazy. But no, I still like Challenge. Like I think Challengers still could be really, really lucrative.
Cooper said the problem with Turkey is the size of their squad. So much rotation, it's impossible to find out anything about injuries and suspensions.
I honestly, I just completely disagree. Like I had a lot of Turkey cards last year, and genuinely, it's probably the one league where I didn't find many problems for that. Like genuine, not even just trying to be an idiot. Like I had so many Turkish cards across Challenger, and then obviously some under 23s. And honestly, because I was, it was concentrated. Right? I was playing Gala cards. I was playing Fener. Fener was a bit dodgy. I'll give you that. Fener had a bit of Mourinho rotation. If you avoided Fener, honestly, Gala was no problem at all. I didn't really mess with Besiktas, but I don't think their front four really changed. It was like Rafa, Gedson, the striker from Italy, Immobile. Like they had like a spine, But Gallo was pretty solid.
Immobile went back to Italy, didn't he?
I think he's done so. Yeah, I don't think he's there.
Bologna?
He's definitely gone somewhere, 100%. Sane, has gone to Gala. That could be something.
Stop.
Could. It's a farmers league. Free
Tadic.
Tadic.
Better than a farmer at this point.
Do you know Tadic might be going to Atletico Madrid? Yeah.
The coach?
To manage, apparently. Nah, I saw it yesterday. Like it was like a.
What happened to going back to Ajax? Weren't we all excited about that?
Yeah. It didn't seem like they. What he said, he offered himself to them, but I don't think they want him. Genuinely, yeah. Atletico Madrid, like it's like a thing. Traveling on Tuesday, traveling today for talks, which is just mental. But I guess he hasn't played in Spain, has he? And he's been like everywhere, kind of.
I mean, is it that many spots? Isn't it just
Southampton? Is it literally? It can't be Southampton, Turkey.
I thought it was Southampton back to Ajax.
Oh, he went out, obviously Ajax. Yeah.
Hold on, it's He doesn't play.
Three, is it? Yeah, I mean he's well travelled though. Like he played for 20 as well. Oh yeah, he spent a long time in the Dutch league. To be fair, didn't he? Like a really long time. No, I can see him wanting a little Spanish outing.
Cooper said, I have a lot of Fenner cards. One positive of Turkey is that they play around Christmas, unlike the rest of Challenger teams, which is ironic.
But Celtic do now as well. Celtic play around Christmas. They're historical for doing it. You know, like Scottish League doesn't stop.
Prizes are going to be minuscule then. In fact, those are the classic game weeks where you're like, oh, I have Turkey cards. I'm going to play them. It's not that bad. And then you get relegated with 340 points because it's like it's just a percentage of it.
Yeah. Besiktas is one of the most frustrating collections I can remember building. Interesting. Kept Gedson. Solskjaer says Besiktas will have the best team ever. I mean, but yeah, I don't know. I do think those two are the easiest, and from like a price perspective, I just can't see how they're not. Like getting that classic smasher in, like you're talking pennies for some of these cards, right? You know, like it's not much for some of these classic smashers. I know some of them are still expensive, but you know, you're paying less than £10 sometimes for some really good cards that could be that guy for you next year. But let's get into the single league comps then.
I was just about to say, yeah. So the looks like Hatlingen and Taylor did rankings of the top. They did 8, or it's 9 though, isn't it? I thought there were 9 in. Oh, MLS is the 9, so 8 of them.
Yeah.
They both, or Jupiler was 7th on one and 8th in the other. It seems like Jupiler is widely considered to be the worst one, just contest wise.
I don't know. See, I don't know if I agree with that.
I know. Well, you're a Belgian boy.
I'm a Jupiler boy, yeah, but I don't think it's like I don't think anyone can tell me that the Jupiler League is harder than. I mean, it's definitely easier than Prem for me all day long. I think the scores are less concentrated. I think the scores are more spread out in Belgium. Like I can have fucking Bobby Shoots from Mechelen. He's going to do me 80 every other week. You know, like there's not many of those in the Prem outside of like the top 5 or 6 teams. Really, even then, like a guaranteed like 80 every other week type of player. Every third week, let's call it. Like if you want to be, you know, I just don't think there's like Zorgan last year. Like Zorgan, there's so many like little random midfielders from Belgium that I'm like, even outside of the Lord, like I just don't think you see it as much in definitely the Prem. I'm trying to think. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'd say it's easier than the Bundes. It's definitely easier than La Liga for me.
La Liga,
it's got to be the worst, right?
To me,
I think the Liga Prem are the worst, personally.
Sorry. The fact that you didn't say Haspelat is like.
I mean, I know, but he kind of fell off a cliff a little bit, didn't he?
So he fell off a cliff, and here he is, right behind your boy, Big Bob Scoos.
Yeah, I mean,
ahead of Jarny Stoiker.
Well, of course, yeah. But that's, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like people are saying, where's the clean sheets? Have a look at Colin Koosmans. He wasn't even predicted to start. Look how many dark greens there is there.
He just got hurt, didn't he?
Who now? Koosmans, he did, but apparently he's fine.
Oh, okay.
But then apparently they're getting Israeli from Sporting. 5 million they want him. Yeah. So I don't know. I think like if you gave me all the cards in Belgium, like if I had every card in Belgium on a weekend and every card in the Prem, I think I would get like highest. Like if I had to build 10 teams in each, I think I could score more in the 10 in Belgium than I could in the Prem. If you know what I'm saying, I can't duplicate players. I'm just saying like if I had the pick of every card.
Not only that, I think you're spending like
fraction.
a third.
Well, the best way to do it is like you look at the Lord. He's 30 quid. He's basically the best midfielder. Let's just call it him and Zorgan. Zorgan's a little bit more expensive, like 40. Who's the most expensive mid in the Prem? Probably Rodri right now, and I think he's like minimum £200. You know, so like if you're looking at it that way, it's like a 6x, 7x probably on like the classic smasher. Never mind the multiples on the in-season. Now the other thing is, could we see Jupiler League cards go for stupid amounts because they're the first league coming out? You know, there is a bit of jeopardy to that. Like I am a bit cautious on getting into these Jupiler cards like day one, let's call it, or even day 2 or 3, because it's the only thing out. We know what everyone's like. We're all fucking we're just like flies, just wanting the most shiniest, you know, brightest light possible. Like, and if they're the only thing out there, then it's going to be really hard to deter. And I'm just seeing here on the countdown, there's a 4 days worth of Jupiler League auctions before Scottish Prem. So, and then there's only a day then for Danish League, and then another day for Austria, and then it's like day or whatever. So, you know, that's where I'm worried. Like, I don't know if not that I don't want to play the Jupiler, but I just think the prices are just going to be kind of stupid because they're the lowest streak out of all the single leagues, remember? Like, Eredivisie has more money than Belgium, I believe.
So I was just looking. The top prize in Prem for rare D1 is $4,000.
Right.
And Jupiler is 1,500.
Well, is it 15? Okay. Same as better than MLS. MLS is 1,000.
That doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything, but I just mean like
Eredivisie is $2,000, so it's half of MLS, half of Premier League.
Yeah. Like I think that'll be the interesting one because Eredivisie cards come out on the 29th, so like 13, 14 days time, just before Prem. So I guarantee you,
which does
the Eredivisie cards, they come out on the 29th. So for me, like I'm looking at that there and going, I wouldn't be shocked if the Jupiler League cards go for more than the Eredivisie cards. Like I think that's probably a safe bet, genuinely.
We're all just damn degens.
Well, yeah, with degens, we have no other alternative to buy, and they come before the Prem. You know, the Eredivisie ones, which is just mental because you know people are gonna obviously want to buy for that. So yeah, save your money for the Eredivisie, I would say.
So is everyone broke by the time the Bundesliga comes around?
Oh, for sure. Everyone's skint. 100%. Yeah, I don't know, but I'll stick with it. I still think Prem and La Liga, I think we can all kind of agree that they're probably the hardest to do, streak-wise anyway.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Hoodwink also with some good advice here to claim your Jupiler streaks ASAP because of
oh my god,
Opta whatever.
I hope they sack him before the league starts.
Let's see. Hoover said, I think Club Brugge cards will go for crazy money, so it might be worth sniping those mid-table players from Mechelen or Charleroi.
Maybe. But like Genk gave Club Brugge a run for their money last year. You know, like there's a couple of good teams in that league. Anderlecht were really good.
USG is going to win the league.
Well, maybe actually. Yeah,
Zorgan and
my boy Franjo, if he's still there, and Promise David. Like they got there's some really good players in that league. Like, but the issue is they could go in January. Like that's the big issue with buying in season cards from the Eredivisie and Jupiler is like the turnaround on those clubs are so frequent. Like if someone has a good start of the season, they're gone in January. If somebody needs a striker in the top 5 leagues, that's the big issue. You know, Leverkusen comes in for Promise David, 40 mil, gone. He's just gone. You know, it's as simple as.
Rigamon said, I'm hoping it means Portugal is cheaper. What was the Portugal?
I think inherently they should be cheaper just because they have to compete against Celtic now. I know Streaks is like, competing against anyone, fine. But if we're talking leaderboards, like, which comes into play, like we do have to talk about the leaderboards. There is money to win there. They're going to have a tough time. Not that they didn't have a tough time before, but like, who are they losing? They're losing Burnley, basically, last year. And they're having to play against Celtic and Salzburg, Portuguese cards. I don't think people really think about it like that, but that is what's happening.
There are plenty of smashers though in Portugal.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like he's saying he's hoping they're cheap. I'm saying like I think they should be quite cheap in the sense of like they've got big competition, more so than last year. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I get. Yeah,
There's still wicked teams there. Don't get me wrong. Good scorers in Portugal. But
yeah.
like Portugal cards shouldn't be going for more than like Jupiler or Eredivisie cards in general because they're single league comps. You don't have to play against Portuguese clubs if you're in Belgium anymore, you know?
Yeah.
I guess they have lost they have lost the Eredivisie. They basically lost the Eredivisie in the Belgian league and gained Celtic and Salzburg. So in a weird way, like Challenger has. So in a weird way, I'm going back on what I said. I think Portugal's easier now. Like I think Challenger's easier now.
To win overall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you need to buy Celtic cards?
I think it helps. Yeah, it probably is going to help, isn't it? Like, come on, it's just really hard to avoid them. You know. 2 seconds.
Yeah. Don said, I like Eredivisie for streaks, bigger difference between the top teams and mid-table bottom dwellers there. I do think that people think that Eredivisie is a little easier this year because PSV is not as dominant, but yeah, PSV, Feyenoord, AZ, and Ajax against the bottom teams in the Netherlands. Yeah, I remember Stassen gone within a month or so of the season starting. Stassen is now a contender boy, though. So he's gone from challenger to champ to contender in 1 year. Let's see. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on the chat here. Best for prices in in-season Argentina, J1, K1 for contender streak promos. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. But obviously you lose their utility so quickly compared to the full European League. Oh, Quinny, what's up? Yippee becoming a contender, a full-fledged contender boy is just not what I had on my 2025 bingo card. Don said no more playoffs in Belgium. Is that right? I didn't even know that. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like let's look at Eredivisie. Maybe here we go. Noah Lang is going to Napoli. Perisic, Pacquiao. Is he going anywhere? Pacquiao. And I saw Vlap was going. Was Vlap going to Russia, or was that a different Vlap?
No, I think you're right. I think he was going to Russia. I don't know the latest. I think what's it called going as well. The guy you said before that, Pacquiao.
He's going to Russia or just somewhere?
Somewhere in Italy, maybe Roma.
Yeah, like I know Lang is gone.
Yeah, Lang's gone. But like we didn't have proper Veerman last year, did we? Like he wasn't really on it.
I mean, the biggest issue that anybody has with these early Eredivisie cards is transfer risk.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Pacquiao is injured. Yeah,
What do you think Veerman goes for?
I bought one like 2 days ago.
Did you?
Basically the same as Van Aken.
How?
Well, I don't know. People just there is a bit of transfer risk with him, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Like he was captain in one of the friendlies.
Veerman was?
Yeah.
Sutalo linked to Porto. Wow. Why am I getting the vibe that Laird is definitely going to degen into playing Challenger after this stream, despite saying all summer how he's never going to play Challenger again? I'm not going to play in-season Challenger. No chance. No,
not now the Celtic are in there. Let's be honest. That's the reason.
There's just no... I don't want to buy into any of these teams.
Yeah, fair. I don't know. I've been buying a lot of Eredivisie cards over the last couple of days, and Belgian League cards. Mainly just, it was Veerman, it was Zorgan. I bought a Maro Jr.
What's Zorgan going for these days?
I paid £37 4 days ago. He's probably like 40 minutes. Not that it's much more, but yeah, I think his floor's like 40 something now.
Seems like absolutely nobody is playing Challenger.
Yeah, in a weird way. It does seem like it's going under the radar, Ben. You're right.
I mean, nobody's playing anything right now. That's the problem.
True.
We're just playing Contender and MLS.
That is true. I bought a Bakayoko, but he's going to Leipzig, but he's part of the Veerman collection. And he had like some guy was selling out like a load of high XP cards. And I made this guy an offer, and he just sold to Egg Swap bot like the whole collection. And I was like, fuck. So I bought him off Egg Swap. I was like, I bought not all of them, but just like a couple of them. And I was like, I lost down on a bit of XP.
David said the transfer risk is there for every single league now. You don't have champion season to cover you anymore. It's a great point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a massive point. Especially like when Jen comes round.
Is Kevin De Bruyne the best classic card in Challenger?
Nah, I'm not saying he's not up there, but off the top of my head, like I don't think he competes with like the best Celtics, like fucking what's his name? The guy who's just gone from Norgisland. Like Nygren could be a better scorer than KDB quite easily. Like, let's just be honest. I know it's KDB, but like historically, Italian, like, is he going to be better than Çalhanoğlu? Maybe in the same ballpark. Maybe
hurts so much that like
I know. I'm not saying I'm not saying KDB won't be good, but it's a slower league. It might. I mean, it's going to suit him more than the Prem, so I can't disagree there.
You know, he's got that international link up with Lukaku.
True. No, I don't think he'll be bad, but has any Napoli players really been smashing for the last couple of years? Like, I don't know, maybe. Like since Kavica,
there's nobody.
Yeah, you had. Yeah. And you purposely didn't have the forwards. I remember that. You know, you purposely didn't buy any of the fucking mids or forwards.
Well,
you know, there was
not buying Cavaradonna was a mistake.
Yeah, but then he moved, so. But yeah,
he was better after he moved for sure.
Right, but I mean, he wasn't at Napoli. Okay, yeah, McTominay was decent, but
the bigger question is, will KDB even be as good as McTominay? It's a good.
Right,
I mean, he was awesome.
He was good.
I didn't buy him either. I was like, no way.
Like, look at his scores though, Laird. He had like 5 above. He had 4 scores above 80 all year. Like,
really?
Yeah. I mean, from what I'm looking at there, yeah.
And it says it right here, right?
You know, like, it's good for Italy, but you're in with Challenger now. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. Those scores aren't that good.
Right. Like, it would have been good for in-season Serie A, which doesn't exist.
Are you using that as your classic card? I don't know if you are, honestly. I don't think it's good enough. No. So it's like, what are we doing? And he's how much? 20 odd, over £20 right now. I'm not saying he's a bad card, but he's not like, wow, he is obviously my classic smasher.
I would
you'd never buy
McTominay classic for anything.
Right.
McTominay will be even better next season with KDB assisting all his headed goals.
There's too much shilling going on already.
Josh said Bruges already lost to Kuiper, Jukla. To Talby? I don't even know.
Talby, yeah. He went to Sunderland. He's a winger. He's good.
Jashari, I really thought he was going to Madrid, but yeah, other people have been telling me Milan. And I thought Solis was, I didn't know he was going to Sporting.
Yeah, I've not really heard too much about that, but I mean, Bruges are standing quite firm on the Jashari one right now. As in, like, for him not to leave. Otamendi will probably still be pretty good.
It's one of those that's going to be good forever.
Yeah, Porto have been kind of meh, haven't they, for a few years? Like, they just haven't been that good recently. Like, since Vitinha left, basically, they've not been that good. Like, they haven't had a good scorer as well. So
I was going to say since Otavio left.
Otavio, yeah, that sort of era. Like, Rodrigo Mora is like he's a wonder kid. Like, he's going to be amazing, but like, we haven't seen a full season yet. He had some good scores though. I'll give it to him. AA's kind of lacking, but he's a beast.
Just signed an extension.
Yeah, I didn't think Cesar was going to leave, to be honest.
Yeah, there's thankfully no part of this conversation where I'm like, yeah, I should play Challenger.
Right, let's get on to the league you think's the easiest then in single leagues.
So I keep saying it's League Un, but I'm not sure it really is. Like I think I've instead of grading like which ones I think are the best, I just kind of I think I grade them of which ones are the worst, and that one just happens to be the last one that I list. Like the Bundesliga feels like it's high scoring enough that from a streak perspective, you can get enough points each game week from whether, even if you avoid Bayern, but like Dortmund, Stuttgart, someone's bound to pop up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, but I don't know. I think you've got equally as many in the French league.
I think my problem with Ligue 1 is that I got so invested into Strasbourg last year, and the whole team is gone basically. And now it's like I don't really know. Like we all know that PSG can score really well, and I guess Marseille have a couple good players from like a SO5 perspective, but Pierre said Ligue 1 is only easy when you have multiple variations of PSG lineups, which sounds very expensive. Yeah, I don't know. Bundesliga is the easiest single, but is it more expensive? Like, I guess, like I feel like Bundesliga is expensive. Will be expensive.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be cheap, obviously, but it's just interesting to see what the separation will be between like PSG cards and then the rest in Ligue 1. You know, that'll be really interesting. Like for every one Hakimi in season you buy, you can probably buy a team quite easily. Like an in-season Hakimi, I'm saying like an in-season Hakimi, let's say it goes for like above £600, £700, £800. Like that's a team probably in that league, like an okay team, I'd assume as well. So it's that age-old question of like, do you go for the absolute smashers and aim for, like you said, podium and podium and then obviously streaks on top, or you just like, that's the interesting thing now, isn't it? It's like people, not that you're not playing for leaderboards, but like there will just be people that like don't care about the leaderboards because they've not spent too much. So they're like, I'm just streaking, and I'm even just low streaking, and I'm quite happy to just keep rinsing, repeating that as long as the price point is low enough on the cards to where it makes sense that you just rinse and repeat level 1, level 2, maybe level 3, level 1, level 2, maybe level 3, all season. But for people who buy Hakimis, they need to hit level 4s and 5s somehow,
Did you buy into Nice like right away?
It was pretty soon. Yeah. Pretty close to the start of the season, if not the start. Yeah.
And that was like without streaks or anything. Like, do you think you just go back to the well?
Well, I've lost bulk, haven't I? Best, the most expensive piece. But then I've got Diouf. I had in-season Diouf. I had like loads of obviously French keepers, and he moved to Nice. So, like, yeah, I've got a classic sort of stack of them, I guess. But
he's still under 23.
No, he's like 25.
Oh,
he's been a couple of years now. But no, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm like? I've always hated stacking. But now with the new like bonus thing, I know it's not like a massive percentage and stuff, but with streaks, it'll be like an every little helps type of thing with the 3% or whatever. Is it 5% for the anti-stack, or is it 3?
I thought they were both 3.
Actually, there's a difference. It could be 4 and 2, actually. I think they brought it down.
They brought it down?
Yeah, so it was 5 and 3 at the Club World Cup, and I'm pretty sure they brought it down to 4 and 2. I could be wrong.
You're right. They did change it. Yeah.
They definitely said they were going to bring it down, which is okay. It has less effect, but at the same time, like, what I'm getting at is like, I've never been a big stacker. Like, I love the, maybe defensive stack, but random mid, random forward, random extra. Like, I've always loved that type of thing. So I think that will play into just my strengths in general. The fact that like you get a bonus for that now. 2 and 4. Yeah, again, not much, but like I said, every little helps.
4 is the cap.
Is it
Meaning, 4 is for cap 260.
Could be, yeah, it has to be.
And 2 is for the anti-stack.
Yeah, I think so. The 260 thing, I think, is just pointless. Like, not pointless, but unless you've got like an L15 or 0 or something, like I think you're just killing yourself, basically.
That's what it is. I think you're just kidding yourself.
Yeah.
Make a worse lineup to get 4% more points when you're actually going to end up scoring 50% fewer.
Yeah, 100%. But no, going back to your thing, I think I'll buy into, like I did last year. I bought into a cut, like I bought bits of each stack. Like I had like the attacking stack of Reem, and then I had niche was like the whole like one big. I did that with Genk as well. I did go 5% on those two.
Yeah.
I like having a 5% base of like a good team where I see like at least 10 cards I think are just good and might be good for next year type of thing. Especially with Genk, like they had a wicked squad last year. I still don't have like Karitsas, who's like the Greek kid. Like I can always bring him in. Penders I can get in at 5%. Quite, I like the thought of being able to just progressively bring those in over time, and not needing them now in the now type of thing. But yeah, at the same time, yeah, collection points will be big and stuff. I'll be looking at least 3% on collections I get in general, hopefully on paper. But I'll definitely mix and match. I don't think I'm just not the PSG guy. Like I don't just like wanting to just buy PSG and that's it. I'm not saying that's not the way to do it if you've got the money, because it probably is. I like giving myself a challenge in a way and going, oh, I think I could find the Davidashvili from Saint Etienne and the, whoever else, the Neil Al Noani, whatever his name is, from Lens. Like I like that part of the game. And now in a way you kind of get rewarded from it from a lineup building perspective, because anti-stack obviously the pretend, the little boost. So I think I'll do that, to be honest. But yeah, in what league, sorry, it'll all just depend on just price watching for a little bit, I think, and just seeing. Like I know I've got a Kimmich, right? So like I need to utilize that somehow. Yeah, you can go in Champ Classic, whatever, but like if I kind of need to play Bundesliga if I want to, utilize him as best as I can. Like I'm kind of pigeonholed in that sense. Like I kind of have to do that. I don't have like a Hakimi, although I do have a lot of depth in Liga, and that's probably where I have like the most variety. Yeah, it's just I've just like I said in that video I made a few days ago, like I've just tried to give myself the best opportunity to have a base in every league, to where if things look good from a price perspective in Eredivisie, well, I've got Veerman, I've got whoever else, I've got the base there, and if I don't play them for the first few weeks, fine, they just go in classic. Is like kind of my thinking. But on top of that, what I mentioned in the video was, you don't know what card you're going to craft. You don't know what card you're going to win from Champ Europe, if you're even going to win cards, So that's why I think having a base of like everywhere, if you've already got bits there, if you don't, then whatever. Like I wouldn't go out your way just to get 4 smashes in every league just for the sake of it. But if you've already got 2 or 3, it's like, yeah, why don't you top up to 4, just because eventually you'll get the chance to run 4 lineups in that in-season comp. But not knowing what you're going to win in Champ Europe is like, it's worrying in the sense, like, if you don't have a footprint in Bundesliga, but you have massive cards in the league, I know you can sell them or whatever, but like it just gets to the point where like you're winning cards, you're not using them. That's where it's like, okay, you can sell them, I get it, but
Philly Dilly asking about yesterday's video with Deke. Deke said he doesn't stack at all.
No, you can't in MLS. It's different.
Yeah, like, it almost goes out of his way not to.
Yeah, you don't stack. You might do Wagner, like Blake and whatever, but nah.
Speaking of that video, that was streamed for all supporting members of the Sorare with Laird Patreon. So if you are not a member, you didn't get to see it yet. I think I'm going to open that up after this one, though. But if you want to see all Sorare with Laird live streams as they happen, check out patreon.com/Andrew M. Laird. Support all the content for as little as $5 a month. And while you're in the mood to spend some money, go over to Harry Trades' YouTube channel. Do the same.
Just go double up. Come on, lads. It means a lot.
It really does. Let's do this. David Taylor said, who would you guys say is the best classic smasher for each individual league?
Just one standout?
Just one player. I don't even want to do just the individual leagues. We're going to do challenger and contender.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah.
Do you want to start in Prem?
Sure. Let me just check my gallery and see who I have, and then we'll just...
The best classic smasher. Like if I have one, I've got to stick with him all season.
Yeah.
I think I'm going Bruno.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that because of the Rodri injury, like coming back from injury?
I'd say so. And just like I like set pieces, I like pens. I just those things are a little bit more replicable on fantasy sports than, like, not to say like what Rodri does isn't replicable, but like, yeah, injury plus the fact that like he's not on any of those things. I just think, I think I'd back Bruno a bit more than a Rodri personally. He'd be my standout. I know you're going to show your own player, so I've kept him.
I'm not going to say Saka. I don't think he's the best. I don't. Okay. The one that I think it might be is Cole Palmer. Like a forward Cole?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't disagree with that. I think it's obviously an amazing card. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just know he can go cold. Like we saw it last year, where like he just goes freezing, like in the negative sense, and it's just like
yeah.
whatever he touched just turns to fucking ice.
The Verts forward, like Verts is a total like I gotta just see it first.
Yeah, you gotta see it.
That's like a huge change for.
Imagine if it's Cherky though. How funny would that be?
It's like it's so not going to be Cherky that I don't even want to think about it. But my God, if it was.
Oh my God, the victory lapping on him is just going to be amazing. I can't
What's
wait.
funny is that I pulled up the Prem rankings here, and it's like Biscagli, and then it's Cherky right there, and I'm like, oh my God.
I mean, it's hard to. We didn't mention Salah. Like, I think Salah deserves an honorable mention.
It's a lot of yellow here.
There is yellows, yeah.
Bundesliga, I assume, is Kimmich.
Well, he is, but like, I wouldn't be surprised if people just say Elise for this. Like, I get it. No, like, you know, if somebody said, "Would you swap your Elise right now for your Kimmich, same XP?" I think I'd do it. I think I would. Yeah. I think I would.
You know, Elise forward card's the best card in the history of Sorare?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, it probably is. Like, I remember for years, that was the reason why I wouldn't buy his Palace card. Because, like, oh, you'll get forward at some point, you know? Because, like, Saka does. He plays the same position, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, funny. But I think I'd swap. Yeah.
See if maybe his position changed. It didn't change on Sorare.
It didn't change.
Yeah, oh well. All right. La Liga, there's a vote by Pierre in the chat that said Mbappe.
Nah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No. Pierre definitely has an Mbappe for that reason.
Probably.
100%. Nah. La Liga. I mean, can you look past? Well,
it's Yamal. Stop messing around.
Is it though? I honestly like it. After I won him, Laird, I'm not even exaggerating. He literally killed me every week. I didn't win anything with him. It was crazy.
Rafinha? Did I buy the
It's either Rafinha or Pedri.
Or Pedri, yeah.
Yeah, it is one of those three, realistically, and it's not Mbappe. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That being said, if Mbappe was the best player in La Liga this year, like we wouldn't be shocked.
Wouldn't be shocked. No. Well, I would though, because like he plays as a 9, and I just don't think that translates very well on the scoring matrix. Like, I'm not saying he can't go and score boatloads of goals and get braces all the time and get 80s, but like to get to 100, like you need to either score 4 goals really, or like be Rafinha and get AA or Yamal as a forward anyway. I just like it would shock me if he's like the best scorer. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like the best in the league IRL because it's just Mbappe, right? But yeah. What we got after the Prem Bundesliga? Liga?
Hold on. I just have one more name that I want to throw.
Go on.
And I'm only doing this because I think he would say it if he were here. Arda Güler?
No.
Not yet?
No.
Not yet.
I need to see it.
Okay. Someone didn't watch enough Club World Cup.
Isco. There's an argument.
Yeah, I was going to say the name, but
it's worth bringing up.
Filter out Mbappe's La Liga scores. He's mad. Why would I filter them? Like, meaning just look at them?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Let's see.
I mean, there's a lovely little streak there of...
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, they're not. Obviously,
he's not bad.
No, of course.
350 seems cheap to me, though. I have 3 cards from this collection, too, Harry.
I've got a... You need my Zaire Emery rookie.
I do need it. So
you actually do. I'm not even
funny you say that because I was literally on his page looking at all the Zaire Emery rookie cards, and I'm like, who can I buy one from? And
that's hilarious.
Saw your reward there.
Level 10. It's got 11,
but
I know 11 XP.
They're never like nobody ever sells those. Let me see.
And I won him as well, so I've got 60 points on him. Wild. He's my only card from that collection. I have nothing else.
the Neymar
Neymar.
jersey mint, and Hakimi.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, there's
That's a
zero.
good collection, mind.
It's a
Like
ridiculous collection.
Vitinha's in there.
I
Ekitike's in
put an
there.
offer on the Vitinha from that
Did
collection.
you? Yeah. Yeah, it's an insane collection.
Yeah. Buy an Mbappe on stream. I should buy it from that collection. Trent is going to be Grimaldo on crack cocaine, by the way. Is that good or bad?
Yeah, is that a good thing?
It's another one, just like new league, you just never know.
Yeah, he could be like
Grimaldo ruined it by being so good right away.
Yeah,
it doesn't happen.
It's different though. Like there's just less goals in that in La Liga compared to Bundesliga. You know, like Leverkusen was like 7-5 every game. You know, like,
that's a good point. Yeah,
Madrid's like I know they've got Leverkusen's coach now, but
Yippee said the Real stack of Trent, Arda, Jude, and Mbappe would be better than anything from Barca, which would be...
You're not playing Jude because he's out for 10 months, so that's not happening.
3 to 5.
He's having his surgery today in London.
5 months, not 10.
It's half the season, but... So you're not doing that, but yeah, Trent, Arda...
It's really that with Barca, you're never playing a defender.
Not with as much confidence because you've got like Huijsen and Trent now. That's like quite obvious in the Madrid stack. Whereas Barca. I mean, Inigo Martinez was good for a while. Like, Valverde was like, I'd rather Pedri than Valverde. I'm sorry, but come on, Valverde can peak. I won't disagree, but like I think over the season, I'm taking a Pedri.
I'd probably also take. Well, I think you take Yamal and Rafinha over Mbappe and Valverde every single time.
Every day. It's just Trent basically that you wouldn't be able to replicate kind of on paper than with Barca.
And he hasn't even been that good yet.
No. Philly D says he's going to miss 8 La Liga matches. Sounds a bit conservative to me, that.
Who's that, Jude?
Yeah. Would that be right? 8? I mean, the league doesn't start for what? Couple weeks? At least
it's like a month. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. Who do we have left? We did. Ligue 1.
It's basically Dembele or Hakimi, right?
It's crazy that it's Hakimi, that he's like in the conversation there.
Yeah, it probably is Hakimi just because he's a defender, and it's like Kai Wagner of the MLS. It's hard to replicate.
With no sets.
Yeah. No sets. He's just a freak athlete. Yeah, I'm going Hakimi, I think. Like, if I had an extra spot, I'm probably playing Hakimi over Dembele most days.
Right. Dembele just he could play 1,000 games in a row, and I still think he's going to get hurt at any moment.
Break. Yeah, I know.
Do you think Dembele is better than Kvaratskhelia this year?
I'd like to see the scores. I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I think you probably go Dembele just with, I don't know. I don't know what the scores look like, but I'd like to think it would. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Dembele went on like a nuts run here between like game week 35 to like 52. It was just like dark green basically the whole way.
Vitinha?
Vitinha's in the convo. Like I can't say he's not, but
I think Vitinha's in the conversation over Kavicha now that I'm looking at it.
Maybe, yeah. But like, is Kavicha just a mid? Because he also got forward cards as well, hasn't he?
Kavicha?
Yeah.
Last year's cards were forward.
Yeah.
Like, it might be the last 2.
I mean, that's good, but like...
There it is. That's the collection I need.
Yeah. 4%. Not bad. Who's the best player on the unlicensed Ligue 1 team?
There is one?
Is it Mets? I think Mets don't have a license.
Leader, though, right?
Right, yeah.
Isn't it, what's his name? Hein?
Carl Hein, yeah.
No.
Gabriel Hein.
Isn't that it? Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, Garcia Hein. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be the parent, isn't he?
Well, they played together.
Well, they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then Hein decided to be a little contender bum boy and chill down.
And if you don't have money for Hakimi, then Nuno Mensch. He's not that much cheaper.
He's like £100 roughly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they're not much cheaper then. Yeah,
they're
literally.
Like,
I know.
Like the
That's a good
floor
point.
for Nuno is $136.
Yeah,
Hakimi is higher than that.
he's like 180 probably.
180.
Yeah.
But I think the last. Oh yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, it's probably like $50 more.
Right.
Like I have a Nuno Menge, but like if someone said swap him plus $50 for Hakimi, I probably would do it. To be honest. Yeah, Pacho scores well. They all score well. Like
Yeah, they all
they
score well.
all just score well, don't they? Let's be honest.
Sorry, I just got an offer from my Hayato Arakai super rare.
Which Eric? Oh, the defender. Yeah.
The Sanfrecce guy. Guess how much it was for?
Not much. $10.
17.
Okay.
Not bad. Is Hakimi the best African footballer of all time?
African. I mean, you've got like Eto in the convo, right? Drogba.
Salah.
Tough. Salah, obviously different positions, right? So it's really hard to like compare. But yeah, he is incredible at what he does. Like as a right back, he's just phenomenal. But I can't say he's the best. Like he's not better than like Eto and that, is he?
I don't think so. Or Drogba.
Yeah.
Like
no, Drogba. No chance.
So that was all the champ leagues.
Yeah. Belgium.
Sorry, hold on. It's because Nuno is younger, even though U23 comps are bang average on Sorare these days.
Isn't like the reason why his price is so high?
Oh, so high. I was gonna say he's still less.
Yeah, he's still less for sure.
Eredivisie.
I mean, it should be Joey, really, shouldn't it?
Should.
But I don't think there was a clear standout last year. There was like a ripper, was there realistically? Like over the course. Okay, yeah, of course it was Buscaglia, yeah, for sure. But I mean, take out like who's left there, like right now in the league, and how they performed last year. Okay, yeah, like they're all gone basically. It's probably Perisic. Like I'm not even joking. I think it could be Perisic. Yeah. Like it probably ends up being Perisic. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can disagree with that. Like if Brown didn't break his leg, he might have been in the conversation. Sam Stein,
broken leg.
Yeah, he broke his foot. I think it was foot. Sam Stein's moved to Feyenoord, by the way. He could be like rip central. He's still under 23. Like look at those scores for 20. Okay, like the peaks aren't like peaking, but my God, he just hit DA after DA every game. Like if those go up by 8 to 10 points.
Sorry, it just immediately made me think of
what
was his name? Coop Miners, Baby Coop.
Oh, Baby Coop, yeah.
I was like,
Baby Coop.
That didn't work out. Oh, your boy Saibari? He can't be the best though.
Saibari, no, he is good, and he's a forward and a mid, so Saibari he could be in the convo. He is if they give him like game time. Well, I say that PSV have signed Van Bommel from AZ.
Oh yeah.
He could be like rip central as well.
Yeah, I just don't think that there's anyone that you're just like you have to have.
No, there's not like a Laird, anymore, unless Veerman just comes back, basically. Yeah, I think it's hard actually to pinpoint the one smasher in the Eredivisie.
Is the Laird the answer for Jupiler?
No, I think I'm taking Ciolis or whatever his name is.
He's going to Sporting.
No, he's not. He just signed a new contract.
Oh, that's right.
I think he's the ripper. For me. Forward, like 100 capable. The Laird weren't really 100 capable last year. It felt like he was good. Like, don't get me wrong, but you were like clutching 85 basically.
I think Zorgain could be it this year.
Could be. He very well could be.
I don't even know where he is.
Yeah, I hate these lists, by the way. Like I was doing a bit of under 23 scouting.
So
there's some players that aren't even on there. Like Karetsas, the Genk kid. Yeah, so he obviously has in-season cards. You can't find him.
I can't find Zorgain.
Probably because he's moved.
Right.
But like Karetsas has.
That's the problem.
Right, but like I mean, I couldn't find him. I'm probably going to look stupid now, but I genuinely couldn't find him.
I don't think he's here. Isn't he a gank?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pulling. So I search his correct, and I get all the Gent guys. Yeah.
Honestly, it was horrendous. Like, I tried to do a watch list, and I just broke down. I was just like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah, he's not here.
So frustrating.
Oh well.
Bet you it's something to do with like him being a rookie or something stupid. I guarantee it. Like they haven't clicked rookies or something.
Right. Oh. Sorry, Harry.
Rewards, yeah.
Clicked away. I gotta claim my glory here.
I know. I just claimed my tier 3.
Ooh.
From under 23s.
Lucas Zelarayan getting us promoted. This is MLS for sure. Celentano or Miles Robinson? Stuver.
Ooh, Big Brad.
Oh, because you're right. Big Brad dropping a 97 in a relegated team.
He did what he could, Laird. I mean,
he did.
He did what he could.
Look at that. We're leveling up. Look at that. Leveling up a 4-year-old classic card.
I've got enough to craft, but I'm not allowed because it's closed.
Oh, yeah. All right. 20. Oh, we got boxes.
How many? 2?
3.
Wow. Sorare's back.
1 essence here. Nice. 75% chance of 1 essence.
Just give me the 1 essence. Like, why am I opening it? Just tell me.
Why do I need to open a box?
Right.
There it is. There's 1.
Of course. 1 essence. 2.
Can't even get 2. Maybe I'll get 2 with both boxes combined. 5.
That is
4% outcome based on the new thing. That's like 18,000 essence or something, I think.
Mm-hmm. Wow, you are stacked. 300. That's going to be like 10 billion essence, isn't it?
Swimming in it.
You're going to be like mini me. 8 million essence.
How do you like that I had the willpower not to craft?
I know. Super rare. After you yarrowed Visharan last time as well.
It's a good point. That's a good point. Anyway. Is Lucas Zelarayan the best Armenian player of all time?
Probably, yeah. You're probably bang on there, Agent Cooper, after your shocking shout.
I'm not going to argue.
Contender and challenger. Those are quite hard, I think.
The tricky thing about contender is that there are just so many.
So many.
That could
I'd like to say Shaq, right? But then is he going to be that good?
Yeah, they won the league last year, and I just don't know if there's a little hangover from that.
Yeah, and he's getting on a bit now. Those steroids run out after a while, you know.
It's like Shaq,
Barco.
Barco might be going back or going to Brazil.
Argentina. Oh, Brazil is it?
Brazil.
Wow.
Much worse than Argentina. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's brutal.
But if he doesn't,
Fitz is in challenger. Ooh.
Fitz is in challenger now. Yeah.
Vanizek? It's got to be.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely got to be in there. I don't think Douglas Santos shows up on these rankings because he doesn't have in-season cards.
Yeah.
Like it's not Wendell anymore. Oh, I guess there's Barco and Shaqiri. They don't have them. Vonacek. Oh, Reese.
Fabian Reese could be, yeah.
And this guy, yeah, Atik or whatever.
Or is it Atik, yeah.
Atik, sure. Paulo Diaz, look at that. First page, Harry.
Back. He's back. Mamana's on the first page somehow as well. Oh, no, second page. Remember him? The Argentinian centre back? I don't know. He's like somehow on there.
Oh, because he's played 47% of games in last 15. Let me go back to 15 or L40. Sorry, Barco, Shaq, Vonacek. Paulo Diaz. Look at that.
Wow. We are back.
So back.
Yeah, it's probably, well, if nothing changes, it's probably one of those three, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Challenger? Is it one of the Celtic guys, like defenders, like Carter Vickers or something?
Oh, can you imagine?
Well, I mean, or Tavernier. I think he might be dead. Not dead, but Gyökeres is leaving. I mean, if Fitz stays, it could be Fitz.
Could be Fitz, yeah.
Otamendi's is probably up. Yeah, I mean, Cameron Carter-Vickers scores look not that amazing there. Otamendi looked way better. Osherman probably has got to be up there.
KDB?
KDB, yeah. I mean, yeah, he probably is in the convo. Everyone reckons Gaten Perrin could be the boy.
No, I don't know the last player that went to Russia and like immediately smashed. Like even Barco took a little while.
Yeah. Borges signed, has just gone to Porto. Yeah, it could be quite interesting. From Norwich, Kochu, Osherman.
Yeah, Kochu, that's an interesting one.
Kochu.
But again, it's another like transfer in that I'm just not sure.
Harris.
It's definitely not Aral Simsir.
Definitely not Simsir. Definitely not. What's 20 essence now, Yippee-ki-yay? As in like crafting and stuff?
I don't know.
Or the multiples?
No, that was pre
multiple.
I think it's tomorrow.
Okay.
I think somebody sent that.
When's sealing happening? Is that tomorrow?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I remember they said like they're not going to make a sealing announcement about like all the details. They're just going to like release it.
Wow. Hallinger might be back. You're saying he might be behind on this stream?
Yeah. Pote is an interesting one. I'd like to see him get fit again. It's a card I had in limited. It was one of the first limiteds I bought.
He was expensive, wasn't he, for a while?
I bought Adon, Coates, and Pote.
Yeah, but no Gyökeres is going to change things there. Like 70 DAs are getting wiped off the face of the planet, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder have they got a replacement for him? I don't think they have yet. That'd be interesting. Who Sporting get? Halligan said he could be talking about the Essence.
Oh,
I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see what these J League cards do go for, because I think they're selling the one-offs first. Do you see
that?
Yeah. Which I think
makes sense to me.
Smart. Yeah, you should do that. Yeah, they could go for. And I wonder when the 30-day thing kicks in, you know, when it's going from 90 to 30-day.
I assume then.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, that'll be fun. And 4 days later, we've got Scottish Prem, 6 days, or 7 technically, Danish, Austrian. The Austrian Bundesliga cards could go under the radar a little bit just because they've moved and stuff. I don't know. I just got a feeling that they just might go under the radar a little bit. And then you've got HNL, Bundes 2, and Ligue 2. I didn't realize we were getting Ligue 2 cards, to be honest.
I didn't either.
Like all
of them?
Holy, I mean, it says Ligue 2 BKT. Like it has, has like the betting spot. I'm guessing that's a betting company, BKT. Yeah, which is a bit crazy, I thought. Luis Suarez from Almeria. Yeah, I know who you're on about. And then you've got Turkey and Portugal the same day.
Sorry to burst the bubble. BKT, not a betting company.
Wow. What is it?
It stands for Balkrishna Industries, which is an Indian tire manufacturer.
Okay, yeah. Fine.
Is that better or worse than McDonald's?
Worse.
Where's
the there it is. I love the big M. All the main leagues get like a big chunk of website space, don't they? You know, like League 1M. The Liga EA Sports. Bundesliga doesn't have a. I love how they're using like the old pictures. I know they kind of have to, but like they're just using all the old pictures of the players.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because one of them, it was Talizo, because I was like, isn't he leaving? They're using him here. Isn't that Quarantine Talizo right there?
Yeah, it is. I think
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah. Yeah.
Durs, yes. Champion in season is gone.
Champ Classic, however, is alive and kicking, or will be.
Will be, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. Lots going on. We're getting back. We've had a nice hiatus, I would say, over the last couple of weeks / maybe 2 months. It's been nice, but I am ready to see some new cards and new
Well, you're not going to see new cards for another month or so.
True.
2 months.
I'll see their names and the packet.
Do you think the condom wrappers are the same as last year?
I'd like to think they'd look a bit different, honestly, because I think that I'd like for them to like emulate what the card's going to look like as far as like the outer shape and whatever. Be interesting what they do. You know, every year we're always just like, what's the new card design going to be? You know, like last year was kind of a bit out there, wasn't it? Because like the card was to the side, like, you know, the name of the players were like to the side, bottom left, and they just looked a lot. Yeah, they just were definitely the weird, not weirdest, but definitely the most obscure looking card we've had so far, I would say. Before, like there was like a pattern, like you could kind of see the evolution of like the Sorare card from like 20 to like 23-ish. And then like last year, I think the cards just look completely different personally. Yeah. Like they look good, but like they just look so different.
Yeah.
I wonder what they do. Because you can see like their whole body basically. You know, where before we hadn't really had that at all.
In fact, sometimes we just had heads.
We did just have big heads. So yeah, I wonder what they go with. Do they go? I think they should go with like as full a body as they can, and then just wonder where like the name will be and all the information of the player. Like obviously it's top, middle left right now. I wonder where that ends up. I hope it's just not the same though. A bit annoying.
They won't be. Just says Thiago Almada at Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, it's kind of death compared to Benfica, isn't it? Him and Tadic sharing sets.
Julian Alvarez just waiting.
Yeah. I'm excited to see like position changes though. See if there's any funky position changes like we had Stoikers last year. That'll be fun.
And some of them we don't even know until we open the cards.
Yeah, we're not going to have a clue, are we really? Especially now we don't have SD. Like we can't even, because like on there sometimes I don't know. I felt like that helped, but maybe not.
Going to Atletico Madrid is worse than going to Brazil.
That is honest. That could be the truest thing you've said all day, Agent
Yeah,
Cooper.
you finally got one, Cooper.
Yeah, you've ended on a good one. Don't say anything else. End on a high.
We got anything else?
I don't think so, mate. No, I'm just excited for it. Yeah. No, I don't think we do. I think we're good.
Right. Well, we'll let Agent Cooper end on a high note. Thank you, everybody, for coming. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. Thank you very much to MFL for sponsoring this show. If you would like to support the content any further, go over to Harry Trades' YouTube channel, become a member over there. And while you're spending money, patreon.com/Andrew M. Laird. Support all the content that we do. So yeah, thanks everyone. Good luck buying all your classic cards, playing all the competitions, and please remember to go outside.